Okay, welcome to lesson 2 on word processing from our ICT starters book. Today we're going to learn how to change our font style, font size and font color. Okay, so let's start off with our word processing document here. So I have a sample here. We have a party invitation. It says JIS party invitation. You're invited to my party. There will be pizza and ice cream, and it will be this Saturday at 2 p.m. at my house. And you are all welcome. Now, for the party invitation, what we can do is we want to change that. We want to make it look a bit more exciting. So if you can look, I'm going to click on this font option, and we can see all the different types of fonts that we have selected. If I click on one, you can see it changes only the part that I've highlighted. If I just highlight one word, and then what it will do is it will change that one word only. Okay, so let's have a look at this again. So let's go with a title. Let's go for bold, quite a nice bold title. Okay, JIS party invitation. So again, to select and change the style, you highlight the text that you want to change. You got the option here, and then you can change. There's a lot of different fonts that you can select. Okay, you click on the one that you change and you can see it changes the font for you. Okay, now the other thing we can change is we want this to stand out, so we might want to make it slightly bigger. We want to make this, the title, stand out. So we can change it to make it larger like this, or smaller using this. Or we can select the number manually. Okay, so let's go for a nice big bold title here. So we get a JS party invitation. Okay, now it says you are invited to my party. Let's change everything, all of this, to the same font. Okay, let's go for Arial Narrow. Okay, you are invited to my party. There will be pizza and ice cream. Okay, now what we're going to learn are these buttons here. This is a bold button, italics and underline. Now let's put the pizza in bold. So I highlight the word pizza, or I can double click. I click on the B and watch what happens. Can you see it stands out? It puts it in bold. Okay, the next one we're going to put ice cream as well in bold. So we're going to put ice cream, highlight ice cream and click on bold. Okay, next we're going to have a look at the time and date. It will be this Saturday at 2 p.m. at my house. Now I'm going to highlight the full sentence, and this time I'm going to use the italics. As you can see, it moves it slightly slanted to the right like so. This is italics. Okay, and the last sentence, or we can add to it, we're going to underline the important part. So we want to emphasize Saturday, so we're going to underline Saturday. Click on the U to underline. Again, if you change your mind, you can click it again and it will turn it off. Okay, so we're going to add Saturday, and also very important is the time and the location. Okay, so what we've learned is we've learned how to change the font style, the size, or you can use these buttons, and we've used our bold, we've used our italic and our underline. Okay, the next thing we're going to look at is how to change the color. Now to make this a bit more exciting, we're going to change the color. So I'm going to highlight the JIS party invitation, and I'm going to use this A with the red line underneath it, and I'm going to change the color, something a bit more party style. Let's go for green. Now I want to make these letters slightly different colors. So what we're going to do is we're going to click. I'm going to make the first letter orange. We can change the second letter. Let's go for a blue, and the third letter, let's go for a yellow. Okay, so you can see you can change the colors of each of the words and even the sentences. So let's change the sentence as well to make it stand out. There will be pizza and ice cream. Okay, so far we've learned how to use the font style to change the style, how to change the size to make it larger and smaller, like so. We can make it in bold, we can put it on italics, and we can underline like so. Okay, so now for today's activity. For today's activity, you're going to complete 2.1 and 2.2 on page 13 of your books. and 2.3 to 2.6 on page 14. Now the files, if you want to find the files that you need to open, the first file is the info about vegetables. So you click on the File Explorer button at the bottom of your screen, and then you're going to go to Documents and look for Primary 5 followed by your name. So when you find your file, we've already copied the files in there, so you double click and you will see Primary 5 files. We're going to double click again inside there, and we're looking for Exploring Documents because that's a topic we're doing at the moment. So double click on Exploring Documents, and now we're going to double click on Info about Vegetables. And this is the document that you'll be working on for activity 2.1. When you've finished, save your work, and then once you've completed both of the activities, then an extension activity is you're going to create your own party invitation for your birthday party. Okay, that is the end of lesson 2. Thank you very much.